So today, for the first time in 4 years, the Federal Reserve cut interest rates. Jerome Powell announced a 50 basis point rate cut today. And so far, the market has liked this. Bitcoin has moved up since the announcement. A lot of alts are moving up across the board. So if we look at this Bitcoin chart, the goal for the bulls over the coming days and weeks is to make a higher high. We have not seen that in over 6 months now. It has been a series of lower highs and lower lows since March. Now, there could be a case that this is the first higher low. However, this will not be confirmed until we make a higher high. Once when we get above 65K, we will have established a higher high and a higher low. And that means that this downtrend that we've been in for all these months, we could start to say is potentially coming to an end. We would still need a little bit more further confirmation with another higher low and higher high afterwards. But this would be the first sign, a break above 65K. So all eyes at this point are on 65K. Bitcoin is approximately trading around 62,000. So it would be very significant for Bitcoin to get above this level at this point. Now, if we look at the path that I had drawn out a month ago, Bitcoin is still following this pretty well. This is a path that Bitcoin took in 2012, in 2016, and in 2020, as well as last year. So in all three election cycles in Bitcoin's history, it's followed the same path where it crashed in August and then slowly moved up into September, into October, into November, before finally breaking out and heading much higher into the following year. Now, if we look at the other charts, which is alts outside of the top 10, it is seeing a bounce off this level once again. So ultimately, for the altcoins especially the lower cap ones, they need to get through this level of $226 billion. It's currently at around $202 billion. If we can break out of this, this would be a double bottom for low cap altcoins, which would mean a lot of altcoins would probably see a lot of green after we break through this level. It would be very, very significant for the alts moving forward. Two altcoins in particular, Sui and Phantom, have been seeing massive upside. I have been discussing this with my Patreons over the past few weeks. This was a clean inverse head and shoulders for Phantom. And then for Sui, this was a clean bull flag, as well as an inverse head and shoulders that's now breaking out of. So there are a lot of alts with this similar setup that are seeing breakouts. So I do think alts are likely to see some upside going forward, especially with this news of this rate cut today. And ultimately, I do think that heading into the election, if we do see the SEC get overhauled, I think that will be even more significant to alts because it would allow the venture capital money to finally be able to flow in without having to worry about the SEC potentially filing a lawsuit against their investments. Now we have to wait to see if Bitcoin can break through the 65K area. It will be very, very significant if it does. So we will see if that happens by the next video. So if you enjoyed this video, if you're watching on YouTube, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on X, make sure to follow on YouTube. I post all these videos first on YouTube. I also post them on X about an hour or so after. So just make sure to subscribe to both and you will not miss any